Somewhere in the heart of Egypt, surrounded by sandstorms and time, a giant still stands. It's not just big, it's ancient, older than every book, every tower, every idea of modern technology. The Great Pyramid of Giza. 147-meter tall, built over 4,500 years ago, was the tallest structure on Earth for more than 3,000 years. And yet, no one can fully explain how it was built. There were no cranes, no machines, no electricity, not even wheels. Still it stands. Was it a tomb, a power plant, something else entirely? Let's find out. This pyramid wasn't alone. It's one of three massive pyramids near the Nile River, built by three pharaohs, Khufu, Khafre, and Menkaure. But the biggest and most mysterious of them all was built for Khufu. No one knows much about him, not how long he ruled, not what he looked like. All we know is he left behind the most perfect and puzzling monument of the ancient world. Inside the Great Pyramid, archaeologists found something odd. An empty stone coffin, no mummy, no treasure, just a silent chamber. Some say it was looted, others say the secrets were never there to begin with. Ancient Egyptians believed in an afterlife, a place where souls were judged after death. Pharaohs were buried with food, gold, and furniture for their journey beyond. That's why they built such massive tombs. But here's where it gets mysterious. Unlike other pyramids where hieroglyphs and carvings told their story, the Great Pyramid hides in silence. No writings, no decorations, nothing to explain how or why it was made. That's when the theories begin. Some say it was a granary, others believe it was a giant power plant, and then the wildest theory of all, that it was built by aliens. But what do real scientists say? Let's talk about the building part, the real mystery. Each stone block used in the pyramid weighs between 2.5 to 80 tons. Over 2 million stones were used, and all of them were cut, moved, and stacked without modern tools. And yet, everything fits perfectly. Even the pyramid sides align most perfectly with the north, south, east, and west, with an error of just 1/15th of a degree. How could they do that with no compass or GPS? One theory says they follow the autumn equinox, using sunlight shadows to align their direction. Another says they study the stars, maybe even Orion's belt. And moving those heavy stones, that's the trickiest part. A team of scientists once found an old Egyptian painting showing workers pouring water on the sand in front of a giant statue. When they tested it, they discovered something amazing. Wet sand makes it easier to drag heavy objects. Maybe they used sledges, wet ground, and thousands of workers to pull those blocks into place. Other scientists believe rams were used, long wooden ones stretching up the sides of the pyramid, or maybe even levers, like giant seesaws to lift stones higher and higher. Still, even with all that, to finish the Great Pyramid in just 20 years, they would have needed to place one stone every 3 minutes, day and night, for 2 decades. That sounds nearly impossible. That's why it's still a mystery. Even today, scientists can't recreate the exact same mortar the Egyptians used. They know what it's made of, but they can't replicate it. The outer layer of pyramid was once covered in shining white limestone that made the pyramid glow under the sun, but now mostly worn away by time. So, was it just a tomb or something more? We may never know the full truth. But one thing is certain, the Great Pyramid of Giza is not just a pile of stones. It's a message from the past to the future, saying we were here and we were brilliant. If this mystery amazed you, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what do you think the pyramids were really for? Tombs, science, or something we haven't even imagined yet? Until next time, stay curious and keep asking the big questions. Bye!